It's for reals, it's here. We got the keys yesterday, we closed. It's ours now. This is it. I am so excited. Yesterday I just kind of like ran around the house crazy, super excited. Today I'm trying to like start the plan, getting everything ready to turn this into 3 short-term rental units that are magical, wonderful places for people to stay when they come visit Portland. So this is the front. Really cool. I love this little entryway here. Beautiful old door. Love that. In we go. Okay, so here we are inside. We have living room, dining room. Love all these amazing old school built-ins. To the living room. We got a Barbie doctor and scientist set here and a Lego set happening my kids are working on. Love this fireplace. One really fun feature is this door. I've never gotten to see one in real life. Are we ready? Are you ready for the action? Here we go. It swings. I'm obsessed with this kitchen. This stove is clearly original. The seller also left me some sage. One thing I'm sort of brainstorming is having our contractor add a washing machine and dryer right here and then put like extend the countertop. I know it would eat into this adorable breakfast nook, but then this unit would have laundry, which is really great. Okay, so walking through the hallway, we have just a hall closet, bathroom. This is the only bathroom at the moment in the upstairs unit. Funny bidet situation. This is adorable. She added these cool doors on this cabinet. Love that. Then we have the first bedroom, which is the main floor bedroom. She left the TV, which is cool. Good, not huge, but good size. We got a big closet. And then we have the upstairs. Here we are at the landing up here. This is one of my favorite things in this house. So this is a cute little door. This is going to become a secret kids play room. It looks sketchy at the moment because for some reason they left this pet cage in here, which looks kind of spooky. And imagine it just being this magical little play area with toys and pillows and books. Little forest gnome theme, that's what I'm thinking in there. Okay, we're back on the landing. So again, there's no bathroom up here. So I talked to my contractor. This zone that behind this desk, behind that wall are 2 closets, and then behind that is like a just attic storage area. So what we're gonna do is knock all this out and replace it with a bathroom with a door right here. This is where the basement unit is. One really fun thing, look at this wallpaper. So cool. This is the back door. So the basement unit will have its own, they must have a little doggy, will have its own entrance. That goes to the backyard and the back deck. So they'll come through here and there's stairs going down. So they'll come down the stairs here and they'll come into a pretty big living room area. This ceiling is horrible. My contractor is gonna make it nice drywall. Then we have a bedroom in here, and the ceiling in here is totally nice. So I think the living room ceiling will match this. And then they have a bathroom here. Turn the light on in here. Totally nice bathroom. Fine, feels pretty new. Not much to do in here, maybe recaulk around the bathtub, paint some art, I don't know, seems pretty good. And then there's this huge room back here that's just like blah and no windows or egress or anything, so we can't rent this out. But what we can do, and this is phase 2 next year, is knock down this wall and get to the egress windows on the other side, which I'll show you in a sec. Storage closet, love that you can see the old brick here. So there's the stairs, and then there's this door here, and on the right is this really big laundry room and bathroom. The bathroom is laid out super weird. It really bugs me. Anyway, so I think we could renovate this to be a bit nicer of a bathroom, not laid out like weird in the corner on a wall. And then we could maybe have a different sink that's like an intense old sink. So this unit could have access to laundry. Down here is that weird extra space on the other side of that wall. Sorry, it's so loud in here. Anyway, so here's those windows. So we could turn these into an egress window and utilize all this space, and it could be another bedroom. Here we are in the backyard. This is just right off the back door. We have a deck over here. It's a pretty sweet little deck. I love this bench that's built in. I think that's an apple tree over there. Cute little fence. We have a garage that's just gonna be storage, I think. And it feels like a great painting opportunity. I don't know, maybe an ombre situation. I love this backyard. It is humongous. It is so big. It has so much potential. There's the tiny home in the back, obviously. I'm picturing like a cottage garden style. It's very lush, but with mostly Oregon natives. One of my long-term plans, this is maybe next year, is putting fences in between. So maybe like, see if we can do maybe from like here across here to the edge of the garage will be a fence. So that whole tiny home area back there will have its own fenced in yard. And then this part will be a fenced in yard, and the front will be fenced in yard. A lot of these fences and stuff I'm just gonna rip out. This is the tiny house. So sweet back here. And this is where we're doing most of the work at the get-go to hopefully get this rented first. So here is the tiny house. She left a lot of the stuff in it, which is sweet. There's some tea and candies maybe. So here's like the little kitchenette, and then bedroom, and up there is a loft. Our contractor, Anne, is going to reconfigure this ladder situation so it's just permanently down. So you don't have to, you know, like, I'm not tall enough to reach that. My husband was, but I'm not. So anyway, so that'll be permanently down and affixed, and then add a railing up there. So that makes that all a bit safer. I just on Facebook Marketplace found a few stools to go right here. I'm excited about. I'm gonna pick those up later today. As you'll see, there's interesting, like maybe vinyl textured wallpaper on both sides. So that's coming down. I'm actually gonna try to tackle that this afternoon. And then here, there's an AC unit up there, which you could hear. It works pretty well, kind of noisy. You could hear it. Not sure what to do about that. Here's the bathroom, which actually is like pretty spacious considering. Here's the shower. So things that are changing in here are these walls. I'm gonna paint them white once I get all that wallpaper off. Replacing the floors because there was some water damage and stuff. And then decor, obviously. What is that, kitty cat? A unicorn cat? Good vibes. Okay, see you all later when we try to tear down this wallpaper.